Welcome to The Deep Dive, the show that cuts through the noise to get you straight to the insights. Today, we're tackling Amazon Aurora. We've got a great beginner-friendly guide here designed to make sense of cloud databases. Our mission, simple. Pull out the key info so you can quickly understand what Aurora is and, importantly, why it's such a game-changer for demanding applications. Okay, let's unpack this. So, fundamentally, Amazon Aurora, it's this fully managed relational database service, right? Sits within Amazon RDS, and it's built to work smoothly with both MySQL and PostgreSQL. Think of it like blending that familiar open source feel, the ease of use with, well, serious enterprise-grade performance and reliability.
Yeah.
Now, about that performance, the source makes some pretty big claims, like up to 5 times faster than standard MySQL and 3 times faster than PostgreSQL. That's pretty significant. But what does that kind of speed actually unlock for a business?
What's fascinating here is, well, that raw speed isn't just a benchmark number. It directly tackles those really common performance bottlenecks, the kind that often bog down traditional databases or even self-managed ones, especially when you throw high traffic or heavy analytics at them. Before Aurora, getting that kind of speed often meant really complex, time-consuming manual setups, on-premise hardware, or maybe managing EC2 instances yourself. Even standard RDS, which definitely simplifies things, just didn't quite have that specialized horsepower for the really, really demanding workloads. So yeah, operationally, it's a big shift. Imagine running, say, real-time analytics right on your main transactional database without slowing things down for your actual users. That used to often mean separate systems, ETL delays. This helps collapse those silos and get insights faster.
All right, that speed is impressive. But speed alone isn't everything, is it? What about, well, growing? And just keeping the lights on. High availability must be critical for these kinds of apps.
Absolutely. That's a really key point because performance needs scale and resilience to be truly useful. Aurora is designed for pretty seamless scalability. The storage, for example, just grows automatically as you need it. Starts at 10 gigs, goes all the way up to 128 terabytes. So you basically stop worrying about running out of disk space. And for those workloads that spike up and down, there's Aurora serverless options like serverless V2. It scales the compute power up and down almost instantly.
So you only pay for what you're actually using at that moment.
Exactly, which is great for unpredictable traffic patterns, avoids over-provisioning. Then there's high availability. It's built tough. It replicates your data across 3 different availability zones.
So multiple physical locations.
Right, 6 copies of your data in total. That's what gives it that impressive 99.99% durability claim, meaning your critical applications can handle some pretty significant underlying failures. And failover to a replica database is quick. The source says under 30 seconds. Plus, if you need disaster recovery across AWS regions or low latency access for global users, there's Aurora Global Database for that too.
Okay, so we've got speed, scaling, resilience. Sounds technically very strong. But stepping back, what does this actually mean day to day for the teams, the developers and ops folks who usually wrestle with databases?
Right. If we connect this to the bigger picture, it fundamentally simplifies the management complexity a lot. Because it's a fully managed service, it automates all those crucial but often tedious tasks. Things like backup, software patching, monitoring. That's a huge amount of administrative overhead just lifted. It frees up skilled engineers to focus on building features, not just maintaining the database infrastructure.
Less plumbing, more building.
Pretty much. And security is baked in too. You get encryption for data at rest using AWS KMS keys and encryption for data in transit with SSL TLS, which really helps businesses meet those stringent compliance needs like IP for healthcare or GDPR for data privacy, often with much less manual effort and risk compared to doing it all yourself.
Okay, so what does this all mean? Pulling these threads together, the picture seems clear. Aurora offers this high-performance, scalable, highly available database solution, but crucially, it's fully managed for MySQL and PostgreSQL users. It really seems designed to directly tackle those classic pain points, performance limits, management headaches, availability worries, security configuration.
Exactly. And this raises an important question, I think maybe a strategic one for businesses listening. Given Aurora's power in automating so much of the database operations and ensuring that global reach and resilience, How does that shift your focus? Does it allow you as a company to move away from the nitty-gritty of managing infrastructure towards actually innovating faster with your data, building better applications?
That's a fantastic point. Abstracting away that complexity really could let teams reallocate their energy towards what truly differentiates the business. Well, we hope this deep dive has helped clarify the power and potential of Amazon Aurora for you. Thanks so much for joining us, and we encourage you to think about how managed services like this might transform your own data strategies.